What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bay Area Collector, and today I am doing my January 2021 video game haul. And as always, let's go ahead and begin with any digital downloads, which I only got for the Nintendo Switch. And the first game that I got was The Long Reach. This is like an action adventure puzzle game. I would say it's kind of semi post-apocalyptic, but you know, it's kind of like has a mysterious tone to it. The next one is a puzzle bobble style game called Pirate Pop. This one is kind of like it takes inspiration from old Game Boy games. Really fun game. I actually started playing this one and it's pretty fun. And then this one is Bot Vice. This is kind of like an action arcade style game. Very reminiscent to like Super Nintendo style games from back in the days. Very fun game, but it's super difficult. And then this one is called Fuse Player. What this is, I guess you're able to download like it's not really a game, but then you're able to download like other games within the program. There's going to be like free games available, so it's something I downloaded. I believe this was like really cheap on sale. Got it really cheap. And then finally, a game that is super fun right now that I'm having a lot of fun. Me and my son are having fun playing, and that's Drawn to Life 2 Realms. This one is like an action adventure platformer where you draw your own hero, you draw your own like items and things like that. This game was very popular in the DS. I want to say no, I don't think it's Game Boy Advance, but definitely DS. They had Drawn to Life 1 and 2, and then they also had a SpongeBob Drawn to Life. That one was pretty fun too. And I believe it ported to the Wii, but I don't have those particular games. But this one in itself is pretty fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. And that is my digital downloads for the month. So let's get on with the physical copies. Now, some of these games I purchased, I got before the beginning of the month. They never came for December until like really late in December. So one of those games, well, two of them was Gauntlet for the NES and Gauntlet 2 for the NES. I used to own Gauntlet. Gauntlet is a really fun arcade game. I never played Gauntlet 2. But this is one of those games that I used to own. I used to play a lot, but I couldn't beat. So it's one of those games I'm trying to get the monkey off my back. So I'm trying to beat it. In Gauntlet 2, well, I never played it, but, you know, it's the sequel. And, you know, I hear it's a pretty decent game. The next game, let me see, I'm trying to find a spot for them. Next game I got, I believe this is one game that my son got that he wanted to get for his Wii. And that is Oops Prank Party. Got this at our local thrift store like early in the month. Came complete, bunch of little mini games in one. My son, it drew his attention. We didn't pay $6.99. We paid like less than that for this. It was on sale, but he wanted to get it, so he got it. And the next game, now this game is a game I've been trying to get for a really long time. I actually did a video very early on when I first started YouTubing. It's one of my early videos, but it's for the Game Boy, but now I got it for the NES, and that's Barbie. Yeah, this is a game I've been wanting to get. It's supposed to be a platformer. The Game Boy Barbie game was actually pretty interesting, and it was fun. So I kind of liked it. I did a video. If you guys go all the way back to my videos, you'll see the Game Boy game version of it, but this one's a Nintendo version. Never played it, but I've always wanted to get it. The next game that I got was a game that I used to play when I was a kid. Never beat. Another game I'm trying to get the monkey off my back, and that's Dirty Harry for the NES. Yes, they actually made a game based on the movies. It's a side-scrolling platformer. Best way I can describe it, it reminds me kind of like, I want to say like the Rolling Thunder games series, but not as polished. But it wasn't that, I can't remember it being good or bad. I think back then I didn't like it, but it was because it was super hard. So maybe now that I'm older, I'll give it a shot and see what happens. And then this one came recommended by my girlfriend's brother. because when I spoke to him a while back, he told me if I ever played Trying, and I said no, but I've been wanting to look for the whole 4-part series, and he told me that he sealed the deal by telling me that the game was really good. Excuse me. And I ended up getting this game, and this is a game that I've been wanting to get for a really long time. Got it brand new, didn't pay a lot. It's the Ultimate Collection, so it has all Trying games, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're actually, I want to say they're similar to like Metroidvania platformers or puzzle platformers, but they look really fun. Next game is another NES game that I've always been curious about. Got a really special deal, got it for really cheap, and that's Xenophobe for the NES. Really like the cover. Reminds me of, very based off of the Alien movies. But this is a game that I've been wanting to play, so see how it goes. Got it for really cheap. Now these 3 games, this is a set of games that if you were to get these games, you'll pay a lot of money for each of them. They're games that are too expensive to own. But I got fortunate enough to find reproductions of these. And believe it or not, if they work on my Retron 5, I call them high quality repos, because as many of you may know, high quality reproduction games or reproduction games tend to work or not work on the Retron 5. They're a hit or miss. And a lot of times, like for example, my Mega Man and Bass game that I got last time, it was a reproduction. That didn't work on my Retron 5. It worked on my regular Retron 2 or 3 or the other thing that I have that you can play Super Nintendo games. It didn't work on the Retron 5. But these did work, and they are Robotrek, which is RPG for the Super Nintendo. Very fun game. I used to own the original copy. Used to own a full copy when I was young. Came with maps, came with the manual, came with everything. Love this game. It's kind of like a mech game where you customize your own robots and such, and you play as in an RPG fashion. The next one is Soul Blazer, which is kind of similar to a Zelda clone game, action platformer. Maybe platformer, I can't remember. I used to own the original as well. And it was a really fun game. And another one that I used to own when I was young, the original that I love is Demon's Crest, which is part 3 of Gargoyle's Quest that came out on Super Nintendo. All these 3 games, man, I didn't pay much for the reproductions, believe it or not. And then I regret it because the guy that sold me these reproductions was also selling other repros that I wanted to get. And unfortunately, by the time I was able to get enough money to buy them, he sold all of them. He had several copies of these. And I guess the guy mentioned that he acquired them through sale at the flea market or something, that he bought it off a vendor from the flea market. He bought it stock or whatever, and he was trying to just get rid of them. And I didn't pay a lot for these, because these even reproductions of these games, they go for at least $30. If you get a Hong Kong cheapy one, they'll go for $19.20, but I didn't pay that much for these. I paid less, and these are high quality repros. And yeah, beats the heck out of getting the originals. Each game goes for about to $80 to $100 tops at least on a cheap day. So I'm happy to get them. Games that I really enjoy, and I don't mind playing them again. I play them once in a while. So moving right along, I got this game on sale at Target. I was iffy about getting it. Risk of Rain 2, which comes with Risk of Rain 1. I didn't want to... Oh, the game is in my console. I didn't want to get the game. Like, I bought it, and then I kind of regretted it about getting it. I was iffy because I saw a playthrough, like someone playing Risk of Rain 2, and I kind of didn't like it. And then I saw part 1 was much different. It was a 2D side-scroller, and I got it for part 1. But when I played both games, really fun games, but oh my god, they're hard, and my son loved it. So I gave the game to him. I said, go ahead and it'll be your game. He really enjoys this game, but he knows it's hard, but he just has a lot of fun playing it. Really, 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 really difficult game, but it's fun. They're fun. Next one, I got this one as a gift from my girlfriend's mom, Irma. Thank you, Irma, for the game. This is a game I've been wanting to get for a long time, and it's called Close to the Sun. This is a kind of like, I believe it might be a point-and-click adventure game. But this is one of those games that I was trying to get a long time ago. But I never really got it because I felt I didn't want to pay so much for it. But I got it as a gift. So thank you so much. You know, I don't know whether or not it's a fun game or what people say, but it really, and it comes with stickers, includes bonus stickers, I guess. But it's a game that caught my eye from a long time ago, so thank you so much. Next game is a Super Nintendo game that I got, another game that I was trying to get the monkey off my back, and I finally beat it, and it's Jim Power, The Lost Dimension in 3D. Of course I use cheats because they say that this game in particular is considered to be one of the hardest SNES games, I mean. One of the hardest ones. And I used to have it when I was young. I actually bought this one back in the days when I was young on sale along with Lester the Unlikely. I believe I got them at KB's Toy Store in Alameda back when in South Shore Center, back when the KB Toy Store was there. I remember getting them on sale. I believe I paid like $5 for each copy, and I remember that this one came with 3D glasses. Now this game I wouldn't recommend this game for anybody that has epileptic seizures, because the graphics even without them were really, really like crazy. Not bad graphics, but because of the 3D atmosphere, it was really hard. But it was a fun game, and I enjoyed it. Another game that I got that I heard that it was pretty interesting, and saw video clips of it, and I got interested, is Mission Impossible for the PlayStation 1. Got it for really cheap. A game that it caught my eye, but then I discovered that I believe I own it for the Nintendo 64, and it may be the same game. I'm not sure. I gotta double check, but in my catalog it states that I do have it, so I gotta go look, but I don't think I do. I may have made a mistake, but yeah, but I own it for the PS1. And then another game for the PS1 that I've wanted to get, that I want to play, considered to be a shooter, is called Soul Divide. I don't know much. This game, I know I remember hearing so much about it back in the days, and I never played it back in the PlayStation times, but it's a game that I would hear a lot. And when I saw I got it for a really good price. I saw that it was advertised on eBay, and I Googled it and researched it, and I said, oh yeah, I want to play this one. So yeah, got this one. Seems very interesting. Another game that I've seen for really cheap, and I did get it for cheap. Codename Steam for the 3DS, brand new, only paid like $4. Interesting game. This is I believe this is a strategy RPG style game. This game is actually a game that I saw back in Walmart going for about $3 or $4 on sale, and I never got it. And you know, I got it for really cheap when I saw it, and let's see how it goes for this one. Another game that I beat already, and well, I beat it after I got the cartridge, but another game I had the monkey off my back, Bionic Commando for the NES. Really fun game that I used to have when I was young. I made it all the way to the boss, I remember, when I was little, and but I couldn't beat the boss, and finally got the monkey off my back and finally beat it. So really fun game, recommend it. Really fun if you guys don't have it. Kind of like a common game for the Nintendo. Next game is a game that I'm like really surprised I got for a really good price. Another game to add to my Wii U collection, because I'm trying to go for the whole collection. And this is a game that's one of the more expensive ones, but I got it for a really, it's going a little bit less now than before. the Croods Prehistoric Party for the Wii U. This game was going, I remember a long time ago seeing it at GameStop for super cheap. Didn't mind it. I said, man, because I really like the Croods. I like the movie. And I didn't mind it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then when I tried looking for it, it was going for super expensive. And then finally, there was a bid going on that this game was going for much cheaper than it normally goes for. So I finally got it, and yes, I'm happy because I'm building my collection. I'm trying to get all the Wii U games. Got a couple. I still got a few more left, and nowadays these games are going for more money, and it sucks. Another game that I've been trying to get for a really long time, but I've never played, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer for the NES. Never played this game. This is a game that I've always wanted to play. Very interesting game based on the books, Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer. So let's see how this game goes. And then now, most of these games that are coming up next are games that are my son's. My parents, I guess, I forgot how he got, I guess he had money extra for Christmas that he got during Christmas time from other relatives. I think it was my parents or whatnot, but he wanted to get this game, Pokemon Shield. And we got the Pokemon Shield plus the expansion pass. Interesting thing about this game is that when we went to Target to go get it, it was put on the shelf as a $59 game. However, when we went to go buy it, it was showing that it was $89 because of the game pass, because the pass is like $29.99 in itself. And we said they gave us the price to the $59, so he got it for cheaper. Lucky him. We played it a little bit, and it's a pretty fun game. Typical, to me, it's like each Pokemon game is the same. I don't find a difference, you know, but I do enjoy the Pokemon games. Much better graphics, of course, from Shield, from Let's Go Eevee or Pikachu to this one. Much better graphics. I believe that the gameplay of it is much smoother. Like, they kind of fixed up on it. But to me, they're all the same concept, but nonetheless, I think they're fun. So it's not that I'm bashing on the series. I love it, but I can never get to finish those games. But they're fun games, no doubt. Another, this one's mine that I got. Another PlayStation 1 game I got is RPG Maker. I've always wanted to play this one. I've always wanted to see if I could create my own RPG game. I heard a lot of good things about it. There's other ones in the series for the PlayStation 2, I believe, PlayStation 3, and then I think the Switch got the new ones. But all in all, from my research, I feel like this was the more solid one. May not be as perfect in graphics and all that, but I feel that if I want to get started or get a start into the series, start with the PlayStation original. But however, in Japan, this is like part 3 or 4. But for us in the States, this is part 1. So yeah, interested in playing that one. Another game I did research that I got really fond of, and I haven't really bought a lot of these games for the Game Gear, is Slider. It's a puzzle game for the Game Gear, and I saw cuts of the video for this one, and it looked a lot of fun. So, and I got it for a really good price. So yeah, haven't bought a lot of Game Gear games, so add another one to the collection. Now these 3 games coming up, my son got for his birthday. It was his birthday on the 18th. These games, we each my parents, myself, and his aunt, which is my sister, each of them got him a game. So first one that I believe this one was gotten by this one was, I believe, I don't know if it's my sister or I don't know if my sister gave him the money. I think my sister gave him the money for it. And he got this one, and that's Yoshi's Crafted World for the Switch. This is the game we're actually playing right now. Me and my son, we're having a lot of fun playing this one. Really fun. 2-player. It's like really goofy, really hard when you're playing 2-player because each of us get convoluted. We jump on each other and take each other's little eggs to shoot, and my son gets mad about it, and we start laughing, having a lot of fun with this one, me and him playing it. Next one that he got, this is the one we got him. He's wanted this. He hasn't played it. He only played it once, but then I kind of dozed off when he was playing it because I was tired and I didn't get to see some of the gameplay. And that's Bakugan Champions of Vestroia looks like a really cool game, and I remember seeing parts of it, and yeah, he's been wanting this game for a really long time, and we finally got it for him, and he likes he likes the toys and stuff. He has a lot of fun playing them. So yeah, and I think he has like a game on the iPad for Bakugan or something like that, so he kind of likes it. And then this is another one we enjoyed. This is the one my parents got for him. Mario Tennis Aces. Really, really, really fun game. Of course, I remember playing the Mario Tennis games on the Game Boy Advance, I believe, many years ago. Had a lot of fun playing it. Loved the series, and I told my son he was gonna like this one. He didn't believe me, and then when he started playing it, he loves it. We like to play together as a team versus the computer, and we have a lot of fun with this one. This is another game we're playing right now. So anyways, that was my game haul for January 2021. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.